Hi, I am Janice Elliott Morgan, and I am a buyer at Gus Mayer, and this is my mall talk. I first moved to Nashville in the late 70s and was in the training program at Kane Sloan, a local department store in Nashville, and worked my way up to a buying position and left Nashville for 5 years for another opportunity, and then came back in 1992 as a buyer for Gus Mayer. Well, as a child growing up, I think every girl thought they would either be a nurse or a teacher. So I was a candy striper in high school, and that definitely made my decision not to be a nurse. Then I was an assistant in the remedial reading classroom in high school during my study halls, and that made my decision not to be a teacher. So, of course, fashion was always my passion. Growing up, I loved clothes. When I went to college at Murray State, I thought, why not go for my passion? So I had a marketing degree with an emphasis in retailing. So after college at Murray State, I interviewed my senior year, actually, for the training program at Kane Sloan, and was very excited to move to Nashville and start in the buying training program, and I worked my way up to a buying position. Right. It was exciting working downtown Nashville in the 80s and on Fifth Avenue and Church Street. It was exciting to go to lunch, to see the businessmen, to have lunch at all the fun places. Downtown Nashville was booming at that time, and it was a very exciting time to move to Nashville and to be here and to work downtown. Well, I have to say it is very exciting to go to New York Fashion Week in February and September. It is exciting, it's fun, you get caught up in the hustle bustle of New York, and every time I go with clients, the excitement is infectious. The excitement is infectious, and they have a blast. And maybe I shouldn't be saying this because then everybody's going to be calling me asking for So I really like Gus Mayer's generosity to the community. An example is this afternoon we're doing a check presentation to the Symphony from the proceeds from this past year's Symphony Fashion Show, and it'll be our largest donation to date. I feel like Gus Mayer is a very special store because we do cater to a wide range of customers, starting with contemporary all the way up through to designer, clothing as well as accessories. And we have wonderful sales associates who can work with each individual who comes in and cater their needs to what we have to offer. Hard work and integrity have always been sort of the foundation of my career and work ethic, and also the customer satisfaction. There's nothing like seeing a smile on a customer's face when they buy a new dress or a new outfit, and they feel great about themselves and they get compliments, and that is sort of the icing on the cake, I guess. So it's always a challenge going to New York and finding the right clothes for the Nashville customer. And I have to put my thoughts aside at times, and I have to really zero in on the customer and what the customer will relate to and what her needs are. And often I buy specifically for specific customers. And I feel that then we can call the customer when the merchandise comes in, and they feel honored or feel grateful that I thought of them when I bought a specific item. I think most people would be surprised to know when I was young, I was in 4-H and had a beef steer that I showed at a 4-H event. If I could give just general fashion advice to anyone, I would say be true to yourself, and whatever makes you feel comfortable, confident, then go for it. That is your look.